Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Today we're going to be doing a stream checking out an Easter egg reward. This is a Warzone Easter egg. It is, honestly, no one's actually dubbed the Easter egg a proper title. Most people have referred to it in their videos as the secret Rebirth Island Easter egg, right? And honestly, I actually found that confusing because there's at least half a dozen secret Easter eggs challenges in Rebirth Island alone. But I've decided to just dub it the display case Easter egg. But they're both the same thing, basically. It tasks you basically to do several steps in Rebirth Island, and eventually you'll unlock a display case. They just added it with the launch of Rebirth Island in Season 3, so it's a reasonably new Easter egg, although time has gone by. So when I did it, it was reasonably uncontested. So not too hard, I did it solo. If you guys are interested in watching me actually attempt the challenge, there's a link in the description. It's not a tutorial on how to do it though. So if you're looking for a tutorial, just search Rebirth Island Easter egg or secret Easter egg. Like I said, most people have dubbed it just that. And like I said, I found those titles to be a little bit misleading, considering the fact that not only is there multiple secret Easter eggs, but also potentially future secret Easter eggs to come. Unfortunately, the game itself also doesn't really dub it anything. So it's not like the game helped in titling the Easter egg challenge or the secret challenge. So like I said, I've dubbed it the display case Easter egg. It's the same thing as the secret Easter egg. But yeah, I completed the challenge, unlocked the blueprint. Let's go ahead and check it out. DG-56 Redacted blueprint. This is the reward for completing all the steps in the Easter egg, and this is the blueprint you will pull out of the display case once you unlock it and open it. Let's go ahead and play the preview animation and get a closer look. So obviously, for those of you who have been doing the Easter eggs in Warzone for a while, this design is not unfamiliar to you. It is very reminiscent of the Milano Red Room blueprint that they added when they launched Rebirth Island way back in the original Warzone during Black Ops Cold War. Like shortly after Cold War launched, I think they released Rebirth Island, and you could earn yourself a Milano blueprint by completing that Easter egg. Had a similar design, like color palette and the redacted papers all over it and all. So yeah, definitely I think either inspired by that blueprint reward or maybe a tease of things to come. What's up, Slayer? How you doing? The challenge, it has several steps to do, but once you learn the steps, it's actually quite doable solo. So, and like I said, now that time has gone by, it's not quite as challenging as it used to be when other people might have been going for it. So I would actually recommend, if you're interested in completing these Easter egg stuff and all, to make an attempt on it. It's not too bad. You can get yourself this blueprint. So yeah, the blueprint comes with 4 separate attachments, 1 open slot to do with as you please. You get the Intless CAS 14 optic, which is a 2.5x magnification. Gives you aiming stability at the cost of a laser visible in ADS. This optic has a laser? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, this is one of the aftermarket part optics, isn't it? All right. Interesting. Varanus steady grip, firing aim stability, gun kick control, or recoil control at the cost of aiming idle sway. The 40-round magazine ammo capacity at the cost of movement speed, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. And the Commando foregrip, aiming idle sway, recoil control at the cost of aim down sight speed. So yeah, this is the build that you get. Like I said, 1 open slot to do with as you please. This is what it looks like when you add an attachment, muzzle attachment. If you decide to add a barrel, you do lose some of the blueprint, unfortunately. The laser is going to be blocked because of the optic. So let's just remove the optic, and now you can throw on a laser. Different optics, if you decide to change it around. Yeah, what's it called? I was gonna dub it like the secret Easter egg, and in my head I was like thinking, I'm like, man, there's like 6 different Easter egg, secret challenges in this game, right? In the Rebirth Island thing. So it becomes extremely like confusing, like if you're specifically looking for something. Like usually I'll just name it whatever other people have named it, right? But because everyone had just dubbed it Rebirth Island's secret Easter egg, I was like, dude, that's kind of a cop out. And in all honesty, I felt that was more of a clickbait title, especially, like I said, when there's potential for future Easter egg challenges. And like right now itself, the high trip mode, there's a secret reward to be earned, right? By winning the game. So is that an Easter egg, secret Easter egg also? Or some shit like that, right? And it seems like they are teasing like potential future Easter egg challenges in Rebirth Island, possibly in the like future, right? But again, the game just didn't label it anything. It just like when you complete the challenge, it says secret challenge completed, blueprint unlocked, right? So I think people just went with that. But yeah, the goal for the challenge is to unlock the display case so you can pull out the blueprint by completing the steps. So I just dubbed it the display case Easter egg. Felt it was a more apt description of what you were doing, what you were accomplishing. But yeah, it's the same thing basically if you're wondering what is the display case Easter egg since no one else dubbed it the same. Anyway, that's the blueprint. Where you get it, and if you decide to change around attachments. There are the stats for the gun in case you're interested. Movement speeds at 4.7 m-s. This is the camo coverage for the blueprint. It's pretty disappointing. I guess you can see some elements on it a little bit, but for the most part it takes over the whole blueprint. Mastery camos. Now what's, I guess, interesting but kind of lame also at the same time is what's happening here is the redacted papers is the secondary portion of the camo, where the primary portion is the rest of the blueprint. So that's why you have this kind of strange coverage with the mastery camos, because where the redacted papers are, that's the secondary portion. And that applies to, I guess, all the camos, I presume. Now, I know there are a few camos. I think maybe some of these event camos or something, where you actually do retain the... I saw someone else's video showing it, but you do retain, maybe it's in the special, yeah, this one. So you do retain the redacted papers, but that's on you to find that out, like which ones do that. Because I think it's just limited, like some of them will do that, but it's unlikely most of them just kind of have this, oh, I guess solid colors. I guess we figured it out. Looks like solid colors does this, saves the paper while incorporating. not a complete loss, I guess. All the camos that have the solid color kind of property will, I guess, do that. Interesting. So yeah, that's the blueprint. Let's go ahead and jump in and play some games and try it out. Usually, like, the people who like figure out the Easter egg will kind of name it something if it hasn't gotten a name, right? Or at least the collective people who complete the Easter egg in the early portions will have some sort of name for it. But I looked it up. I looked up several of the like content creators that usually do the Easter egg challenges, and all of them have just dubbed it like Rebirth Island Secret Easter Egg. And I was like, dude, is that even really like a name for this Easter egg challenge? Or is that just like some sort of like confusing long-term click title, right? And like I said, there are actually like, I don't know exactly how many, but there's got to be at least like 6 different like secret challenges that reward you with something, right? By completing a task, technically Easter egg challenges. I think this is the only one that gives a blueprint at the moment. But like I said, there has been some kind of teases that potentially maybe some other Easter egg challenges might come in the future. Where and how, I don't know.
those positions. Stand Moving here.
We're losing Alpha. We control 2 objectives. Securing objective Charlie. Bravo.
Moving here.
Hostile UAV in the area. We're taking Bravo. We're taking Charlie. The enemy is gaining ground. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Get them secure. Hostile care package. Enemy UAV active. Hostile mosquito is online.
Oh, are you kidding? Really?
We're taking Charlie. Hostile secure them all. Charlie secure. Moving Charlie. We hold all objectives. Well done. The enemy took Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha.
Mark the target.
UAV ready to deploy. Friendly UAV on station. We've secured 2 objectives. Hostile mosquito is on. Counter UAV ready to fire.
Copy. UAV running signals.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy securing Bravo.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Gunner! What's up? How you doing?
Be advised. UAV counter. UAV is received.
Securing objective Bravo. We're taking Bravo. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Securing objective Bravo. Friendly UAV online. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Friendly UAV online. UAV active.
Oh, that's a good show. That's a good show.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Active fire.
I don't think they. I think it ended though before they could actually complete the story, which is a little unfortunate. Shit.
They're getting hit hard. Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, the first season was excellent, and then the second season was decent, but like I think it was obvious that it was going to get canceled or something. So it was a good show, though. Yeah, I'm still watching Fallout. I'm taking it slow, but enjoying it a lot. You know, I recommended a show to you, but I think you had bounced already. Have you seen Eastbound and Down? There's two, like Eastbound and Down and The Principal. Both are like Danny McBride. Like he acts, and I think he also like created the shows. They're both really good. I think you'll enjoy it. Start with Eastbound and Down. You'll like that more. And then The Principal like was his next show. And then he did like some religious one that was also really funny. I forgot what it's called. Some righteous something or the other. But yeah, Danny McBride is freaking hilarious. But yeah, what I was trying to recommend to you is Eastbound and Down. Yeah, look that up. The Righteous Gemstones. So Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals, and Righteous Gemstones. Eastbound and Down was first, then Vice Principals was second, and then The Righteous Gemstones was the third show he created. All are worth watching. But Eastbound and Down, I think, was I think that'll maybe be of your interest more than any of the other two. Very funny and like it's just hilarious. Really good. Yeah, like Vice Principals, the guy who acts as the ghoul, he acts in Vice Principals. So I was like talking about that and you had already bounced. Like the ghoul in Fallout. Same actor in Vice Principals.
Domination. Capture all
And then I like kind of like segued into Eastbound and Down. Because
we control Alpha. We've taken the lead. Losing Alpha.
what a dork.
Taking Bravo. We control Bravo. Lost Alpha. Taking Charlie.
Fucking loser.
Securing objective Charlie. Charlie secure.
Heads up. Got enemy tactical gear here.
Changing mag. All right.
Moving here.
Friendly UAV.
The fuck? Missed everything there.
UAV on station. Hostile UAV in the area.
Counter UAV is bingo fuel.
We're losing Charlie. Enemy securing Charlie. Enemies taking Bravo. The enemy took Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Hostile cluster mine detected. We're taking Alpha. Enemy UAV active. Alpha secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Hostile cluster mine active. Hostile mosquito is online. We've secured 2 objectives. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies taking Alpha. Enemies taking Bravo.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Trust me. All the seasons are just as good as the others did. It genuinely is a good show.
All objectives. Get a move on. Securing objective.
You'll love it. I think.
Charlie secure. Enemies securing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Enemy UAV active. Friendly care package on the way.
Dude.
Charlie. Capture 2 objectives. Get them secure. Friendly UAV online. Securing objective. Hostile UAV in the area. Charlie secure.
No, I got stuck. Fuck in the turn.
Securing objective Bravo. Control 2 objectives.
Moving here.
Friendly care package in the AO. Taking Bravo. Taking Alpha. Securing objective Alpha is compromised. Get it, friendly counter UAV is online. We're taking Alpha. Alpha secure. We're losing Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Friendly cluster mine deployed. All objectives secured. Dig in and we lost Alpha. We're losing Charlie.
Danny McBride's like shows are like usually like I used to really enjoy them. I don't know if Righteous Gemstone ever like actually ended. What's going on with that? Like, or did they just like did it just not show up on my streaming site because they've changed something? Let me look that up. It might be on a different. Okay. See what the season's like on it. It is still going on. It is still going on. I don't know if I watched season 3. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Let's go. Something to watch.
Domination. Capture and hold the objective. You have objective Charlie secure.
It looks alright.
We've secured the lead.
Looks alright. You still got the barbed wire and stuff. Like through the camo.
Enemies taking Alpha. They're taking Bravo. We are losing Alpha. Enemies taking Bravo.
Moving here.
Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. They're taking Alpha.
Moving here.
The enemy has captured objective Bravo.
Mark the target.
Hostile UAV in the area. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy UAV active. Taking Alpha. Enemy securing target. Alpha secure. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back.
Dude, this optic, man, sometimes gets in my way, dude. I really don't like it.
Securing objective Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha. He holds 2 objectives. Secure those positions. We are losing Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Enemy drone support is in the air. Stay at Securing objective Bravo. Enemies securing Bravo. Enemies taking Alpha. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Moving here. Mark the target.
We're taking Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area. We are losing Alpha. UAV active. Enemy taking Alpha. By the enemy. Prove yourself. Ground. Mission compromised. You failed.
I'm pretty sure these guys were suspicious. But even the connection was ass. It's a double fold. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's the blueprint the way you get it, and with mastery camo. I actually don't like the optic. It's just too cumbersome. So I'm gonna make some adjustments. Lose the optic. And let's throw a silence on. A little modified build. Let's try this out. I mean, it's honestly not that different. Whatever. I'm just going silenced with it, I think, is the main thing. But maintaining blueprint. Very uninspired in addition to, or like modified build. I thought like I'd add something of value to it, but in all honesty, whatever. I should have made like some cursed build or something. But I don't really want to like dig deep and see what. Actually, let's dig deep a little bit and see what we can do to curse it up. Let's throw on a big magazine. Let's throw on. Oh, we can go actually ultra small with it. Let's do that instead of going with a big magazine. This. Yeah, let's go like this. A slightly cursed, modified build. I've gone in it like just because the micro barrel sounds hilarious. And it's actually not doing too much damage. It's not bad actually. 20 round mags just to make it smaller. Honestly, I'd probably say keep the regular. No, let's go 20 round just to make it that small. Compact. The DG-56 compact build. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Something a little funner. Keep the suppressor on for a little bit of silence action. This actually looks cool too. Compact build. Just for fun. While maintaining visuals as much as we can. Or something like that. Maybe it's a compact curse build. No, we're definitely not doing it on this map though. That'll be a waste of time.
Package on the way. Team deathmatch.
It's too far gone. It's too far gone. You won't even get a game out of it. I actually wanted to play that map. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just leaving. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing it too. I'm not playing that. Is this another game? Dude, what is going on with the latency? I'm not playing this either. why would it think like I want to play a fucking 200 ping connection, dude? Stop putting me in that crap. I'm wasting my time. And that there was like a full squad there, dude. They want you to play against a squad like with a 200 ping. Give them the 200 ping. Give us like the 40 ping, like the randos that are going to go up against a fucking squad of 5 or 6. I don't know if this is a good build, like I said, just for fun because.
Domination. Capture all objectives. We're taking Alpha. We're taking Bravo. We control Alpha. Securing objective. Control Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. Copy that. Enemy securing Bravo. Counter UAV ready. We control 2 objectives. Enemies taking Bravo. We're taking Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Currently hold all objectives. Copy. Counter UAV on station. Running here. We've lost Bravo. We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. Friendly UAV online. We're taking Bravo. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Bravo. Counter immediate dispatch. Objective Bravo secure. Enemies taking Bravo. Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. We're taking Bravo. Hostile Warzone is active. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy securing Charlie. Taking Alpha. All objectives secure. They will come. Be ready. We're losing Charlie. Enemy taking Bravo. Solid copy. Counter UAVs. Copy that. UAV is on station. Enemy securing Charlie. The enemy took Charlie.
The ammo is a bit annoying to deal with. I knew I shouldn't have. I knew I should have fucking gone the long.
Enemies taking Bravo. Friendly UAV online. Counter UAV recon. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. Bravo. UAV is being fueled. RTV at this time. Lost Bravo. We're taking Bravo. Be ready to move. Objective Bravo secure. Enemy taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area. Bravo is compromised. Stay back. Securing objective Bravo. Friendly Mosquito active.
Hey.
We're taking Bravo. Enemy UAV active. We control Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. UAV is being refueled. RTV is ready. Enemy securing Bravo.
The ammo is really annoying to deal with.
We secured 2 objectives. Securing objective Bravo. Enemy taking Alpha. Objective Bravo secure. We've lost Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Covering your 6. Enemy securing Bravo. Charlie secure. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. We're taking Bravo. Standing by. Objective Bravo. Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. Copy. Counter UAV. Copy. UAV. Charlie online. Lost Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. Charlie is compromised. We're taking Charlie. Friendly UAV on station. We control Bravo. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Securing objective Charlie. Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Alpha is compromised. Counter UAV ready. Objective Charlie. RTV at this time. The mission is complete. Good work.
It's actually a fun blueprint, but the ammo is definitely holds it back. The ammo count. It was actually fun. Huh? Oh, अच्छा ठीक है वो नहीं खत्म अच्छा ठीक है हाँ वो बेडशीट स्टार्ट किया अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है मैं एक निकालूंगा कल दूसरा वाला डालो मैं निकालूंगा ये वाला वो नीचे साफ है ना वो नीचे डाल सकता है अच्छा ठीक है मैं करूँगा So yeah, I just did a little compact build with this just for the hell of it. It's actually decent, man. Like, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But yeah, just having 20 rounds did hold it back a little bit. It's having maybe the 30 round mag would just like the base ammunition would have been a little better. Just want to see something. You do get movement benefits. And honestly, like, to a certain extent, I prefer if it had even slightly more movement benefits, if that's possible. I mean, just to be like annoying, this is actually a really fun build, but you need to sort of like get in and out of your like gunfights quick, a little bit quicker, possibly, if possible. It doesn't look like there's any other attachments that you could utilize. It was fun. It was actually fun. I didn't expect it to be that much fun, but it was alright. And very snappy too. It was very snappy. Alright, for this next build, we'll try out my build for the DG-56 assault rifle. This was what I used when I went for the camo grind. It was actually really good, but I think since they have changed the gun around a little bit, so it might not be it probably wasn't the optimal build even back then. But yeah, use the slate reflector, recoil reduction butt plate, Varanus steady grip, F-Tac MSP 98 hand stop, and then the Shadow Strike suppressor. So yeah, this is what I used when I did the camo grind. Let's go ahead and jump in and try it out. Again, like I said, I'm sure there's a better build. It's just what worked for me at the time. Like, I feel like some people don't understand, man, how these games like evolve, I guess, with the builds and the like the gun stats and all, and challenges and stuff like that. The guns change around and the challenges. That's actually kind of one of the reasons I stopped liking doing the Master of Mastery streams. The challenges, like, the developers have no issue changing the challenges, like parameters and like what XYZ and all. So when I completed it, one challenge is like so much easier or harder. And then when someone else is looking at my stream and they're like, oh, this challenge is this and that, it's not true. It's like, yeah, dumbass, the fucking challenge got changed. The developers obviously changed things around. You're watching a stream that's like months old or something, right? Still don't get it. So I'm like, dude, what's the point in even doing those streams anymore, honestly? If the developers have like no like fucking scruples about changing things around the way they do. I'm just leaving this. But it's not my fault that like when I did a challenge, something was different, right? Yet I think viewers don't understand that. But yeah, it's also what makes like some of these streams like I feel like, man, what's the point? Like those Master Masteries, I feel the way they just fucking keep changing things around. Like I said, it makes them so pointless doing them. Honestly, I feel like there's no point in even doing them. Or maybe like I should do them, but just not explain the challenges. Just stop like saying what the challenges are. Just play the game with the mastery camo with the weapon. Be like done with it. What is going on? Why am I on? Why would I play that, dude? 23 for 114. Yeah, no thanks. But yeah. Like some of the big ones that have changed is like the quick scope challenge. Back in the like when I did it in the beginning, those challenges like it just tracked everything. It didn't matter how slow or how long it took, right? It was very generous with the timer, it seemed. And now they've gotten so strict with it, it's like super hard. Same with like the changing the magazine challenges, right? Like the ammunition ones. Like where you have to like get kills with without reloading. That you could do with like in multiple lives prior to the update. And then they like recently changed it around. Now you have to do it in a single life and all this, that, and the other. I honestly think with some of these challenges, if the developers got it wrong, it's their fault. So you shouldn't penalize for it afterwards. But these guys push out their game so fast, you know, it's not really much you can.
Maintain the lead.
Thought I got him.
Moving here. Moving here.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area. We've secured the lead.
No.
Hostile UAV in the area.
How, man?
So active.
Teammate, what the fuck? How is he so stupid, man?
Enemy UAV active. One minute remaining.
No.
UAV active. 30 seconds remain.
I screwed up in the second half of that.
Return to base.
But I mean, I suspect teammates are the ones that like throw. This one you need to keep at least a little bit of range, man. This build. So yeah, that was my build with the DG-56. For the last build, we're going to use a guest build, and I figured might as well try to find a Warzone build for the DG-56. Now, honestly, this build is at least 4 months old. The person who made the video put it out a while ago, so I'm sure it's out of date. Like I said, like I was moaning about, the game's they just constantly changing everything. That a lot of attachments and a lot of builds, they just get out of date, and doesn't matter how good or bad the build was back then, it might not function the same way. That being said, though, figured give it a go, give it a try. Who cares? Let's have fun with it. Today's guest is DiazBiffle. I don't know him personally, never met him. I actually don't even follow his content or anything like that. But I do watch the World Championship of Warzone or whatever they call it. And I believe his squad won last year's one, DiazBiffle squad. So he is an extremely talented Warzone player. I don't know how his builds are, but this is his recommended DG-56 build. Again, it's quite an outdated video, like at least 4 months old. So I'm sure things will change and he might have a different build now. But this is what he made public. So let's go ahead and try it out. The Choreo Eagleless Eagle's Eye. Fuck, man, how do they combine 2 words into one? Is that even one word? Anyway, Choreo Eagle's Eye 2.5x. The DG-56 LS-18 barrel. The VT-7 Spitfire suppressor. The Bruin heavy support grip, and the 40 round mag. So yeah, this is the build. Let's go ahead and give it a go. Kind of tempted to... it doesn't really clean it up properly. The barrel still looks a little strange now. Let's not bother with the camo, who cares? Now, again, this is his Warzone build. It's not his multiplayer build. And again, it is a very old video of his. So, might not be the best. It might be great. Who knows? And it might be better in Warzone than it is in multiplayer. Believe it or not, guns actually function very differently in a Warzone environment and health pool. And also, the guns actually are statistically different in some cases, often, many cases. So, bear that in mind, that they might not play out the same. But yeah, might be worth taking into Warzone if you want to try it out. Again, we're just going to do it in multiplayer, so let's just do Skid Row. I feel like this might be a bit of a slightly more ranged build, or not super long range, but play it slow, I guess. My guess is how we should play it. The optic is a 2.5x, similar to this one, but it doesn't have the laser and all that nonsense. So. Don't give away your position. Oh. Why is it putting me in these 200? You know, let's just play it out. It's slow anyway.
Hardpoint. Secure the target area. Target area located. Secure the hardpoint. We have taken the lead. Locate the perimeter.
Okay, I want to see the connection, man. It's not letting me fucking.
Hostile UAV
It's
in the
fucking.
area. Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Moving this way.
Target area updated. Get to the hard point. Secure the area.
I'm just leaving, man. I don't want to do this 200 ping shit, dude. It's. I should have left immediately. There's like delays in movement and shit like that. I don't know how like this game fucking keeps on trying these stunts, man, with the 200 ping shit, dude. I should have just left immediately. Just don't fucking put up with this crap, dude. They just waste your time with it. Dog shit fucking game, dude. Oh, they do have 40 ping games, man. I wasn't sure whether they were like actually existed in this fucking game today. You're putting me in 100 ping and plus lobbies the whole fucking day.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy. Leave none alive.
Why are teammates so shit?
UAV down. BS recon is offline.
Excuse me? Oh fuck, it's the EMP.
Enemy UAV active.
Copy.
The enemy close to lead.
Moving here.
Clock ticking. We're getting hit hard. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dude, what a fucking team this was, man.
We've failed.
Alright, whatever. I was working with what I could do, man. Fucking the teammates, man, were just feeding them kills, man, and giving them UAV after UAV. But also the build's kind of ass, if you ask me. DiazBiffle's Warzone build, it's not that great. I'm gonna be real. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad. I'm being a little harsh because it got shit on. But you don't need this stuff for multiplayer. And the heavy support grip, not worth it. And I think a lot of these attachments are just Warzone Central. Like, they're not really worth it. They're not worth having all the drawbacks in multiplayer. Whatever. Can't win them all. Fuck, man. I was doing well until they started like getting like advanced UAV and then the fucking EMP and shit, dude. I don't know what the fuck, man. Teammates fed them so much and then it fell off for me. And then I couldn't really like continue. Alright, whatever. DG-56 Redacted blueprint. It is okay. It's decent. The DG-56 is, I think it's still an okay gun. They just buffed the M16 for Modern Warfare 2, and I've heard that is the go-to burst assault rifle now. So if this did have like a place as being a top tier like burst assault rifle, it no longer does, at least in multiplayer. And yeah, challenge-wise, like I said, it honestly, like the Warzone challenge, when I heard what you needed to do, I was like, God damn it, there's no way I'm ever bothering doing that. Because it does actually require you to go to like areas that are pretty like contested, like usually. But I think now that you can jump into the water and swim around a little bit, the first step, getting the key card and then going to that area and all, like that could potentially be a hot area. You can sort of bypass that and get to the buildings, right, a little better. And then oddly enough, like at least in solos, like I could probably do it again, honestly, in hindsight now. Like now that I know the like procedure and all, it took me a little time to learn it. Like, okay, the building's here, this is what I need to do, this is how I need to get there, and XYZ, right? And then it was just like fingers crossed that enemies aren't camping those particular spots at the time. So it is very doable solo now. But yeah, when I initially heard what the challenge required and all, I was like, man, this is gonna be painful. But it wasn't, especially now that like I think whoever's going for this stuff is no longer going for it. So it's like, yeah, all right, you can do it. It's doable. Build wise, it's okay. It's nothing great. Like I think the optic was kind of more cumbersome. Even though it's just a 2.5x, it blocked your view a lot, right? It gives you this tunneled vision because of the scope and all that. So I feel like, and then on top of that, there's this visible laser while ADSing, and I don't know how visible that is. I'm not totally certain, like how visible it is, because you can't even see it properly because you go into that tunnel vision. So I don't know exactly how much I was giving away my position with it. But yeah, just wasn't the biggest fan of the optic. And then the other attachments are all right. It was okay. Honestly, the joke is, I think the most fun I had was the build I just kind of threw together like on the spot, that compact cursed build or whatever. That was the funnest. I think even Biffle's like build, that scope gives you that tunnel vision. And I think for multiplayer, I think if I just removed his scope, it might have been played out better. But because of the scope and all, I just got that tunnel thing, and it got more irritating to deal with than need be. You don't, like, honestly, the way this gun works and all, you don't need the 2.5x even. Like, it's more than you need. Like, just having a good, clean red dot is enough, and that's more than enough to keep you on target in, like, a thing. I think the minute you add like this kind of like optics and all, and because it's a burst gun, right? You kind of want to be able to like burst into the enemy, quickly get those kills, and then move on. Whereas because of the optic, you kind of need to burst into the enemies, kill them, then unaim and look around, and then re-aim and all. It adds more steps than I feel like is necessary. It might be useful in like Warzone and all that. So maybe this build might also be like a good build for Warzone. It might be, if the DG-56 is a viable weapon in the game. But I think in multiplayer, just at the very least, remove the optic and go with something like more in your comfort zone for it. Also, you know, the other thing I'll give like my compact build, it actually like maintained the blueprint pretty nicely. So you had this like kind of fun, unique looking build that played pretty nice, and it was kind of like maintained the blueprint pretty nicely. So I think there was benefits to that build more than anything else. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I think Camo Coverage got a little bit disappointing. Unless you include like just the solid colors or whatever has that similar coverage where like you somewhat maintain, like you retain the like redacted papers and then the rest kind of get taken over. But it's not I wouldn't say, I think what they did with the barbed wire was kind of cool. Like the barbed wire had that secondary coverage also. But I think it would have been nicer to keep the redacted papers like the solid color does. And then just have the camo take over the red area only, right? And then the secondary portion could be just the barbed wires area. So you keep the the redacted papers. Secondary portion is the barbed wire area, and then the red area is the primary color of the camo. And do that with the mastery camos would have been a little better. So yeah, the blueprint. Unfortunate how the last game went. I think, yeah, whatever, man. Like, honestly, like, there's only so much you can do when your team is, like, feeding them. Like I said, I was doing all right in the beginning, and then, like, they had advanced UAV and all still. So, clearly, like, teammates were just feeding someone a kill, even though I was, like, taking most of them out, pinging them and all that. What to do? What to do? Man, yeah, I mean, the other thing is, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I don't know what to call this Easter egg. I don't want to like mislead people into like, oh, there's this new Rebirth Island Easter egg. No, it's not. It's the old normal Easter egg. But I think it would be most misleading in the long run, calling it Rebirth Island's secret Easter egg, which is what everyone's dubbed this. Like, dude, that means nothing. I would actually prefer if it was if you're going in that secret kind of thing, maybe it's the Rebirth Island's redacted Easter egg. You know, give it like, I don't know why, like. I don't really blame the community because, like I said, the game didn't really dub the Easter egg anything. Like, sometimes when you complete these Easter eggs, it tells you, like, this is the Witch's Book Easter egg, right? Like, it tells you what the name of the Easter egg is, or the Witch's Secret Challenge, Witch's Book Secret Challenge, right? That's what they'll do, something like that, right? So it would have been nice, like, I think in the future, if you're the developers creating these Easter eggs, and they're just putting like secret challenge completed, blueprint unlocked. Give us the name of the challenge. Give us like, have it named. So I dubbed it the display case Easter egg. But I think the redacted Easter egg would have been a good one too. The reason I called it the display case Easter egg is because you complete all the steps and then you kind of like unlock, you press a button to unlock the, what's it called? It says like the lockdown, push a button to remove lockdown. And by doing that, pushing that button, you unlock the like display case that stores the blueprint. So that's why I called it the display case Easter egg, just to have some sort of like grounded name for it. But yeah, I think even if it was Rebirth Island's redacted Easter egg, the minute you say secret Easter egg, and I'm telling you, there are at least half a dozen secret Easter eggs going on right now, challenges that can get you charms, calling cards, XYZ, right? And if you complete all of them, then you can get like a parachute, I think, a cool parachute or something like that. So dub them, man, name them. Like, someone should name them. I don't really want to name them, but it's better than, I think, secret Easter egg. Because, like I said, there's multiple secret Easter eggs, and there probably will be future secret Easter egg challenges. But yeah, this is what you get, the redacted blueprint, if you complete whatever the Easter egg is to unlock it, called, like I said, display case Easter egg, or redacted Easter egg, or secret Easter egg, however you want to dub it. It's okay. It's okay. I think still, every time we earn these blueprints, the go-to comment is like, it's not a camo. It would have been better if it was a camo. But this is not bad. And it is a throwback to the old blueprint that we got, one of the first ones in our Rebirth Island when that was added, the Milano Red Room, which I did earn and I did try out in multiplayer also. So if you want to check that out, there's a stream somewhere in the archives. It'll be in the Black Ops section. I'm not going to link it in the description. Find it yourself. Or find someone else's one if you want to find it. But I will link my attempt at completing the Easter egg. So if you want to check that out, it's not a tutorial video. It's just me attempting it and failing several times and then finally succeeding. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, Blueprint's okay. I think the highlight of the stream was the compact build. I had fun with it, even though it wasn't exactly meta.